Hi everyone, how are you doing? Welcome or welcome back. I'm here to do a quick timeless reading for my air signs: Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. I hope you are all doing well. If I resonate with you as a reader, please subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, you just recently subscribed, thanks. I really appreciate it. That's so cool. Yeah, thanks for riding with me. If you've been here for a minute, thanks for keep coming back. I appreciate you too. I love you so much. And shout out to all my patrons. Love you guys. Patreon sees these first. Yeah, let's just get into it. I did have some channeled messages that came through. So Rio Grande, or the Rio Grande, which I guess is like the longest river. I think it's the longest river in the United States. So you could be like going to the Rio Grande, which starts in Colorado and then goes south to Mexico. So you could be traveling down the Rio Grande, some of you, or one of you. Or you could just be going to a really big river near you. You could also have been doing something for the longest, like by default you feel like you should, you like, I don't know, by default you feel like something should be yours because you've been doing it for the longest, or you should be next up for something else because you've been doing one thing for the longest, something like that. For some of you, if you have been working on a project, you might find yourself at a point where you're trying to decide if you just need to scrap it and start over. You will save yourself time by doing that rather than ripping what you have apart and trying to Frankenstein something together. I think you'll feel a lot better about the final presentation if you start over now, start fresh now, because you have more information than you had before. Others of you have been trying to quit something cold turkey. And I don't know if that's like, I mean, it could be like a bad habit, an addiction. It could be a person or something like that. But then I also got slow that Mustang down. So you might be trying to quit something cold turkey, and like you start to like lean in that direction again, or start to like dabble in something again. Maybe it starts with a text message, or it's just one bump, or whatever it is. It's like you're like, just a little bit is not gonna hurt, just a little something not gonna hurt, something like that. Slow that Mustang down, because you might get carried away. Take stock of your progress and then decide if it's really worth it. Your name could be Sally or Sarah or Salima. I don't know. Sally, ride, Sally, ride. Slow that Mustang down. Ride, Sally, ride. I don't know. If you are prone to driving fast, slow down because you could get a ticket. Yeah, slow. They said slow that ass down, so slow down. If you're doing some sort of detox, you might try dry brushing, like detoxing through the skin. Do some dry brushing. That might be something that really works well for you. Or your skin could just be dry right now. You could just need more water intake, more even just like water, like hydrating your face like externally too, or something like that. I don't know. Your skin could be dry. You could need more water. I haven't done the water sign reading yet, but you might want to watch that one. There could be something in there for you. Something about being parched, needing more water. And then I got atonement, which is reparation for a wrong or an injury. So you could be seeking atonement, or someone could be atoning to you. This could be happening to you, or you could be doing this, trying to make reparations for an injury or something that was wrong. Or you could be seeking spiritual atonement, like, from your divine source. They're showing me and forgive me, I don't know what Southeast Asian culture this is, but they're showing me like the beating with the poppies. I think it's poppies as like a sign of atonement or something like that, like brushing off. You might need to get brushed off, or for some of you. Yeah, I think that's all I got. So let's hop into this. Let's see what messages want to come through. We'll start with, yeah, okay. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what messages want to come through from my air signs. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, air signs. What do my air signs need to hear? Some of you are just feeling a lot of pressure, like of having to be the one that always shows up, or like you feel like there's like a lot of expectation on you. Okay. You have Goat, reliability. You have Plants, growth. You have Beginnings, East, or East beginnings. And then you have Dog, companionship. Yeah, you know, some of you, yeah, it does feel like for some of you, you're feeling like you have a lot of responsibility, or like a lot of expectation of you, but it feels also like you're ready to rise to the occasion. You might also be being applauded for something that you've done the longest, or that you've done the best over time, or something like that. You've grown in something and ready for something new. It feels like a send-off. Oh, I guess commencement is coming up. So you could have just graduated, or you could be graduating, but you're graduating with like honors, like you did that. For some of you, this is like somebody out there got like an advanced degree, or maybe a couple of you got an advanced degree. You have 1919 here. I don't know, 1919, 1010, 311. You could be just now getting a new pet after you maybe lost a pet. I'm sorry if you lost a pet, but you could be getting a new pet now. You could be traveling east soon. Sometime in the next 3 weeks, 3 weeks after you see this, you could be traveling east, or planning a trip east. Like Appalachia, perhaps, for some of you. You could be going to, like, I mean, it doesn't have to be Appalachia, but like those mountains over there. You could be going to those mountains if you live in the United States, or you're just going like eastward from wherever you are. For some of you, this could be the Far East. For some of you have a partner, or like could be a friend, it could be a potential romantic partner, could be even a business partner here that is coming to you from the east, or traveling from the east. This could be a long distance thing going on. Wow. Okay. You have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. as the first two cards out. This feels like you. This feels like you are like sort of like you've achieved a level of like self-mastery, which is sort of unlocking a new beginning for you. And also like opening you up to new interpersonal relationships, whatever. Wow, with the Emperor's at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Some of you could get a new business partner or like a new chance to collaborate on something or something like this. It's because you've been recognized for your reliability, for the way that you show up. And it's like time for a next step here. Your maturity, your reliability, your emotional stability, but also like you're still fun too is what I get. Like you're still fun. You can still throw a curveball in there here. You have the Prince of Wands with the Eight of Wands. Like, you know, you're chill when it's time to go. You're ready to go. You have no problems making a move here or like calling the shots, air signs. Which like it's like one of these very rare qualities that you possess here where like this feels almost like you are now just coming into awareness that like you have this like presence that allows you to show up as like, you know, the person who like, I got it, don't worry, I can take care of it. Or like, you know, people know like they can come to you if there's something that goes down, like they need a place to stay or you know, need to hold a couple dollars or something like that. They know air sign got it. Air sign got it for you, right? And then also they know that like if they need a hug, air sign got it for you, right? But then sometimes they're like, what is air sign doing? Like you throw a curveball in there every now and again, and people are like, huh, okay. Like you might be taking the, like a trip all of a sudden out of the blue, out of nowhere. People are like, oh, okay, wow. And then the Ace of Swords here. This is like the balance that you're achieving right now is like sort of opening you up to like a new, almost like a new it's like breaking you through a new stratosphere, or possibly like a glass ceiling or something that you had perceived as a glass ceiling. It's like breaking you through. Glass ceiling, I mean, it could be glass ceiling, or it could be like a generational curse that you're breaking through, that you're being released from here. Something here too about like you have like, there are matriarchs that are watching over this transformation. The Seven of Cups. You have the Four of Pentacles and then the Seven of Cups. You're being asked to like, thank you. You're used to having a level of consistency, doing things a certain way, showing up in a certain way. And this new level, this new beginning here, this new journey here is going to require you to release some of that and open yourself up to new energies potentially. new options. Thank you. New options for the future. It almost feels like this is like a kind of like you're being like shaken loose here. You're being shaken loose from something that you could probably easily continue to do, but it's time to move forward. Woo! It's time to move forward. The Knight of Swords, the fastest moving knight in the deck. To like, because like you have bigger dreams than where you have bigger dreams than where you've been. You could also be getting some information about, you can be getting some information that sort of like stresses you out and and like makes it so like you're like, yep, I'm ready to go. It's time to go. I'm ready to do it. Like I thought I wanted to stay in this role or this place or with these people forever, showing up in this same way, but I'm ready to like sort of like challenge my skill set by like trying something new. Not letting your dreams stagnate. Okay. 10 of Cups. Not letting your dreams stagnate. Not settling. Yeah, and then the 9 of Cups. Wow, you have the 9 and the 10 of Cups. Which is basically the 10 of Cups. But it's like like you're realizing all of a sudden like, wow, I really have a lot to offer. I really have a lot to offer. And you're understanding like that you could have like it could be reciprocated in kind. Something could be coming into you that's like fulfilling a wish, but it's like it's about making space for it and realizing that you're ready for some sort of a new kind of harmonious togetherness. Like whatever like your idea of like a blissed out life would be, like you can have that, and you don't have to suffer for it. And it doesn't even feel like you necessarily feel like you've been suffering. You've been growing, you've been changing, you've been evolving, but you're at a point, right? You might get some information here that's like, no, I can't do this. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, which allows you then to take stock of your growth and to recognize yourself as the GOAT and be like, oh, okay, there's more out there. There's more out there. There's more out there for me, and like get out of Dodge and then realize the ways that you've outgrown something. And that perhaps have been a little bit too afraid to recognize that. And then in the time where you've been sitting in the thing that you've outgrown, it's almost like your dreams started to stagnate. There started to be like this sort of like glass bubble around like, okay, well, I guess since I'm doing this, I can only do this much, and you're about to break through it. You're breaking through that bubble. All right, let's go ahead and get a shaman's dream to wrap it up here for my air signs: Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I see earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I see water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio out here. I see Libra, Capricorn, Taurus, potentially all out here as well. So let's see. Can I have one message to wrap this reading up for my air signs? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. That's 2 cards. Well, I'll read one of them. I don't know which one yet. We're going to find out. You have joyful music, inspiration, and you have perfect storm, the courage to step into a new life. it's progression, right? 33 to 44. I'm clearly reading the courage to step into a new life, because that's what's happening here. It's like, for some of you, this new life has to do with you really like fully embracing your creativity, sort of, welcoming in like some, it feels like you like taking a chance on life and like not being afraid to look a little crazy in the new beginning. Okay, so perfect storm. Let's read this. It says, when the perfect storm appears, it cautions you to be ready for an exciting, if turbulent, time. The winds are picking up, and you need to make sure that you are close to the eye of the storm, or you will be buffeted by gusts that may take you far from where you need to be. The key is to remain centered and balanced and bear witness as the forces build in intensity. Notice how the loose stuff is starting to fly around, and recognize how little of it you truly need. Let go of those thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes that clutter your heart and cloud your mind. Then the storm will be absolutely perfect for you. If you wonder what you might lose during the perfect storm, know that it is those things that we are most attached to that are taken first, as if life were trying to unburden us of our righteous self-importance. Let it go with all the wind. The less you resist the change brought by the perfect storm, the happier you will be. Ride the winds to your next destination. Embrace the rain or the snow. Remember that every time you try to argue with nature, you lose. The perfect storm can also be a call for you to seize the moment. There might be a great opportunity that you need to take advantage of right now. Carpe diem. Here, time is of the essence. It may be gone shortly, so do not hesitate. Go ahead, bite off more than you can chew, and take the storm on in all its terrifying greatness, experiencing the fullness of life. You will succeed. Yeah, you're going to be very successful in whatever this new beginning is for you. It feels like for some of you, it could be like a new job or a new kind of job or a new way of working in the world. And others of you, it's a new relationship or some sort of like new partnership that's coming in. But you're ready for it, and anything that you're leaving behind here, it's ready to be left. All the things that you need to take are sort of with you. They're integrated. You've integrated them now, and so now it's time to keep on going and gather more skills and more information along your journey as you re-expand, like release a limitation here. This is basically you releasing a limitation, which is really exciting. All right, air signs, I really hope that this message resonated with you. If it did, drop me a comment, let me know. I hope to see y'all in the next one. Don't forget, check all of your placements. I'm so rusty. I haven't done this in so long. Check all of your placements for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and North Node. And I'm sending you so much love, so much peace, so many blessings. I'll see you soon. Bye.